The Girl in the Pool. This is a really interesting movie. And Freddie, in Head Over Heels, the death was faked. This death is much more real in this film. Why is there a dead body every time you and Monica unite for a project?
Look, it's one of the things in her contract. She won't work with me unless there's, a dead human being or perceived dead human being. It's a difficult. That's why it took 23 years to find another movie for us to do together.
You know what?
By
You're
the
right.
way, the truth always surfaces above you. I know that's from our movie, but it makes it seem like we're all in like a conspiracy podcast and we're talking about like aliens that haven't been talked about yet.
I love
Yeah,
that.
well, I can join that podcast.
Yeah, we'll start it after this interview.
Yeah.
And Monica, you've had the rom-com relationship with Freddie in the past, and this time it's much less romantic. This relationship here has clearly seen better days. What did you like most about getting to show a very different dynamic opposite somebody that you have worked with before?
It was almost like it felt the same though, in a weird way. It felt like a level of trust and honesty with him that it was like just getting back on the bike, you know, and walking in and not being worried or afraid or in my head. Which I never am usually anyway, but I just wanted to do right by him. Like I wanted to be there and do whatever he needed, and because he carried the load for sure.
Yeah, this film's really interesting, and Freddie, people find out that there's a dead body very early on, but we don't see exactly what happened. The movie's flashing back and forth between events. What did you like most about how the film handled that core mystery and the situation that your character finds himself in?
That's all Dakota, the director, and our wonderful editor, who really kind of helped maintain that tension through those flashbacks and make the Hannah character feel much, much bigger than it actually was in the script. Those flashbacks weren't scripted that way. That was all her sort of her eye and her vision and how she was wanting to break these scenes up and place those things in there. So that tension is solely because of the two of them. They were the ones that implemented all of that. I got to see a screening of it, and it's such a nice surprise when you're seeing things that aren't from the script. And she had kind of told me they played with it, so I wanted to see what she'd done, and I just loved it. So that's all credit to her.
Yeah, that's a wonderful breakthrough because it really adds so much to the story and to the film. And Monica, I did want to ask you about working with Dakota because she seems like such a promising young director. I really enjoyed this film. What really stood out about working with her?
Um, Freddie said this earlier. She trusted us implicitly. We were able to do what we felt. We stood by the writing, obviously. Um, and Freddie and Dakota actually wrote a lot of this, I thought.
We
The
we
re
did we did a pass. Yeah, we did a little pass.
Yeah, which made it, I think, really good. Not that it wasn't before, but with her, and I've been really lucky working with certain directors. She's phenomenal. I think she thinks differently, but she also feels differently. And I think that informs her thinking too on how to do something. Um, or not, and trusting. I loved working with her. She would walk up to me, and before she would say anything, I would just look at her and she'd go, okay, yep, yep. We wouldn't even talk. And then she go, yep, got it, you got it. Yep. That's how we communicated, like telepathic. I don't know.
I
But
love that. This film
yeah,
really turned out great, and Freddie, it's really nice seeing you show a darker side and with this character. So congrats to you both on the film. It's really great.
thank you so much. You're an angel.
Thanks,
Thanks,
man. We
everybody.
gotta we gotta start our conspiracy
Yeah,
podcast.
Oh,
yeah, we
I'm
will.
on it.